Hey guys, Island Turtle here. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is going to be the weekly all signs reading for November 27th to December 3rd in Tropic. But of course, this is the all signs reading and not my weekly intuitive astrology readings where I go into the whole astrology overview of what to expect. When I don't have time to do that, this is what I do, where I'll be pulling cards for each sign for the week, okay? Just so you guys know, the full moon is happening in Gemini on Monday, on the 27th. I already did the live for it on Patreon, and it's also on Vimeo now. If you guys want to check that out, we hang out, we talk deep astrology. We get real detailed about the astrology, and we also do channel messages and pull cards, and we had a really good time yesterday when we did that. But check that out if you're curious. But yeah, let's get started. I'm going to use the Power of Elements Oracle and the Glow in the Dark Tarot. We're just going to start with Aries because it feels right. It just feels right. Aries. Let's see what we got going on for Aries for the week. They are showing me the Emperor card. I mean, it is your card. I've also started to see the Emperor card, not just as Aries and Taurus. That's how I've seen it. But also as Capricorn, actually, which is not traditional at all. But I've been seeing it that way. And the Empress is always Venus. So Libra, Taurus, but I've been seeing her as Cancer recently. So interesting that's coming up. We don't have a lot of like Cancer, Capricorn stuff going on right now besides Pluto being in Capricorn. Again, this is tropic, and that is creating an aspect actually with Mars and the Sun and Ceres and Sag with the full moon. But Capricorn and Cancer could be coming up for you as well personally, but let's just dive in here. Let's keep going. Can I get a card for Aries for November 27th to December 3rd? They're bringing me to December 5th. That's for you. That's interesting. Maybe an important day for you. Getting a lot of water all of a sudden, Aries, but I feel like the water is not here yet. I feel like it's something having to do with the 5th for you. The water is not here yet. The water is not here yet. The water is not here yet. Don't know what that's about, but the water is not here yet. Can I get a card for Aries? November 27th to December 3rd. Ooh, my hands are cold. Can I get a card for Aries? Interesting. I said the water's not here yet. We get a water card. A realization. Almost said revitalization. Realization. Feel your emotions as they arise. Okay. Aries, are we doing a dance around our emotions? Are we not allowing ourselves to go there? Are we disconnecting? Are we distracting? Are we delusional? Are we disassociating? Are we doing any of the D's there? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like there's stuff brewing. There's stuff that wants to come up emotionally to be dealt with and to be felt. I really just want to say felt. Like I want to say on the surface of the heart, on the surface of the chest. And I do feel some avoidance or like not giving enough space to these emotions to actually come up. I feel like they're going to hit you. Doesn't feel like now, feels like later. And again, maybe it's around December 5th. Water is going to be coming up for you. Emotions are going to be coming up for you. Make space for that. Allow that to happen. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some tarot cards for Aries. My lips are so chapped. Oh, my hair. Hold on a second, Aries. Let me just solve this problem. Oh, look, problem solved. Okay. Aries. Aries. Do you feel neglected? I feel a little bit of that energy, like almost feeling neglected or not like paid enough attention or recognition or something. There's something disappointing when it comes to your emotions. Something feels disappointing. Any other messages or insights for Aries, November 27th to December 3rd? What can Aries expect? I'm getting Neptune now. Neptune is in your neighbor, Pisces, in Tropic. Neptune's not really doing much aspecting either. Neptune is kind of aspecting Mars and the Sun a little bit, and Ceres a little bit for the full moon, but not strongly. Not strongly. Like even when I saw it in my notes, hold on a second. I'm sorry, guys. I know. It's a weird hair day. Give me a second. Okay. Even when I looked at Neptune in my notes, I was like, I don't know, I couldn't feel it. And maybe that's something you're experiencing too. Like Neptune is emotional, but it's ethereal. It's soul energy. It's everything having to do with the non-tangible and mystical and magical, mysterious. And I don't feel like that's your jam right now. I don't feel like that's your jam right now. It's coming up for a reason, Aries. Any other messages or insights for Aries? November 27th to December 3rd. We'll see if it comes up, but they're showing me the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius. Temperance, it's interesting. They're literally saying healer, doctor, healer, doctor, healer, doctor. To me, it's angelic energy. It can be guardian energy, but it's also a card of healing, resolution, balancing, mellowing. But I usually see it as one of the more divine sort of major arcana. But they said healer, doctor, healer, doctor, healer, doctor. There is a fixed star aspecting with this full moon that pertains to energy too, even though it sits in the Scorpio constellation. But there's something, oh, is this therapy? Like, some of y'all might be going to therapy, or feeling like maybe you should start going. It feels like counsel. It feels like help. Yeah, Aries, I feel like you are either seeking counsel out or it's showing up and it's going to allow you to have the water come up. Have the water come up and come through here. It also, and also this is part of the full moon Gemini, this whole concept of friendship and allyship. It feels like you're wanting that support, needing that support, and it might just show up without you having to really ask. Aries. Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with some financial hardship right now. I mean, that's par for the course for the collective too, for a lot of us. But the Five of Pentacles is also a feeling of loneliness, a feeling of scarcity mindset, fear. But I'm getting hardcore loneliness with you. Keep in mind that's also kind of the energy of this week too, because square Saturn. What was square Saturn? The full moon. The full moon is also square Saturn, and Mars is also square Saturn. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that like there's a feeling of neglect or abandonment or feeling alone and isolated and really wanting just support, honestly. I keep getting it's going to come to you. Three of Wands. I like that for you. Just don't ignore your feelings. It's just the only thing, Aries. Don't ignore your feelings. Like, definitely be practical in getting out of this energy, or if this is a very tangible situation of financial issues, or like literally you feel abandoned and like you don't have people who to help you practically, to figure your way out of it, to strategize your way out of it. You are the strategist, Aries. If anyone can do it, you can. Just don't ignore your feelings. But yeah, I'm getting like neglect, alone, abandoned, left out is kind of what I'm feeling with you. Can I get another card for Aries? Another card for Aries, please. Oh, as my hands get colder, it's harder to mess with the cards. Can I get a card for Aries? Let me get that in a second. Ooh, nice. The World. Big revelation is what I'm hearing. Big revelation is what I'm hearing with the World card. Shifting your experience out of the Five of Pentacles. For some of you, this Five of Pentacles experience is something you've been self-perpetuating. Gotta call a spade a spade. Some of you, it's just a big karmic lesson that you've had to go through. The theme of this full moon, by the way, what I called it anyway on Patreon, Alice dances through the rabbit hole. Very Alice in Wonderland vibes this week with the full moon. And I'm getting that here a little bit with you, but not so like mystical. It's much more like, oh, this doesn't feel good. These things don't feel great. These thoughts I have don't feel great. The things in my reality don't feel great. And why is that? And how can I move past that? But having a real look at the self and how you are responsible for that. But there's a big shift in your reality coming here, Aries, but it's also going to come by way of not ignoring your emotions. Hold on, I dropped another card. I'm not taking them because they fell off the top. My hand just grazed it, but Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what else wants to come out for you. Oh, that's it. On the bottom, we have Seven of Wands. I keep feeling like you're avoiding your emotions, or you're not letting your emotions play a factor here, and I think you really are supposed to. Interesting. Death. While you're fighting to not be in the Five of Pentacles energy here, you're also blocking out your own emotions. I gotta be honest with what I feel. This is your overall energy. Like, you want out of this. You want out of that feeling. Some of you guys are dealing with some major abandonment issues. You want out of that feeling, but are you willing to make the necessary changes to actually shift out of that feeling by feeling your feelings, right? And also taking accountability where accountability needs to be had. So that's what I'm getting for you, Aries. Let's move on to Taurus, because, you know, got a lot of signs to do. And the colder I get, the harder it's going to be to shuffle. How's my coffee doing? All right. Taurus. What's going on for my Taurians? Taurus. Can I get a card for Taurus, please? My pen keeps rolling away. Taurus. Got a very irritated energy with you. There's this feeling of like, I don't have time for games. That's what I'm getting with you. I don't have time for games. I don't have time for foolishness. Like, very kind of serious and like playtime's over is what I'm getting with you, Taurus. Well, are you a Saturn sign? Like, it's like, it feels very Saturnian to me. Where's the play, Taurus? Where's the play? It's okay to play, but something's got you like in serious mode. Oh, have faith for your own healing. Why are you really frustrated, Taurus? Why are you really feeling this way? Why are you really acting this way? Why are you really thinking this way? I just feel this very like serious, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, leave me to do this, leave me to do that. I don't got time for games. I can't stop. I can't relax. No fun. It's like, it's very like, bleh, very, very, very Saturn. Sorry, what was that? Anyway, but this card coming out, I feel like that energy you're in, like it's either programming or it's like someone has forced you into that energy and it's not really you. Like, it's not your baseline, and it's almost like you get into this mode because you think you have to, is what I'm getting. Yeah, because you think you have to, and it's like something can be addressed to get you back in your own like natural baseline of what comes natural to you, your own natural way of thinking, your own natural way of doing things. It just feels like a very like stern, strict belief, narrative, idea that you're holding yourself to, but I think you adopted it from somewhere. Like, I don't think it comes it's not a natural thing for you. I mean, Taurus is very hardworking, but whatever that is, it just feels like no fun, like no inner child, no innocence, no play, and it was like forced on you. It's just kind of what I'm getting, and it's like something is making you act out in that program. But why? But why? Oh, I forgot timestamp. Damn it. Gosh darn it. Can someone do timestamp? Can't believe I forgot the Taurus timestamp. Any messages or insights for Taurus? November 27th to December 3rd. Any messages or insights for Taurus? November 27th to December 3rd. Ooh, okay. Star card is the first card out. It's interesting because I feel like you're in a very like closed mindset right now is what I keep getting with you. I just feel like you're very closed, and it's almost like if you're open, you can attain the star. If you're open, it's like something can be soothed. Yeah, something can be soothed. Something can be healed if you allow yourself to just like open. It's like you're closed and you're holding on. It feels very survival programming, but stern. I keep getting stern, almost like parental in Saturn. Like, I have to do this. Leave me to do this. Don't distract me. Da 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 da. I don't have time for fun. I don't have time for games. Like, and it maybe you're scared. Is that what it is? Are you scared, Taurus? Does something have you functioning out of fear right now? Because that, okay, thank you. That feels more accurate. So something has you functioning out of fear and survival, and it just doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good. And it's like you can be soothed. This fear that you're acting out of, or this survival you're acting out of, can be soothed. Yeah, and yeah, 4 of Pentacles at the bottom, closed, da 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 da, like that. Making a lot more noises these days, I've noticed. Can I get another card for Taurus, please? Could I get another card for Taurus? Oh my, something did happen. We got the Tower. Some of you, this can actually pertain to a spiritual awakening or activation, if you will, with the Star card and the Tower here. But something has happened to put you in this state of survival or fear mode. And you're like, I gotta be serious. I gotta be on top of this. I can't falter. I can't fail. I can't relax. I can't do this. I can't do that. But you can. It's okay. Like, I really want to say woosah. Like, it's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Getting into that mode may feel helpful and productive, but is it actually helping you? Or is it just kind of perpetuating the fear and survival, right? But the Tower feels like something's occurred to put you there. Some big change. Can I get one more for Taurus? So me, this is financial. Oh, beautiful. 6 of Wands. Well, is it beautiful? Because I just heard success, and that's kind of what I'm feeling with you, like da 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 da, to be okay, to get there, to get what I need. And I'm actually feeling that with the 6 of Wands. Taurus, I feel like this week, especially with this full moon, I think this is actually a really good chance for my Taurians to dive into any survival coping mechanisms or fear-based beliefs or actions, behaviors that are rooted in, I need to win. I need to, almost interesting. I wanted to say complete, and then I heard compete. Like, I need to make it. I need to accomplish. I need. It's very, like, to be honest, it's very kind of annoying. Something's happened recently or maybe come up this week to push you into that program, but this is a chance to heal that program. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. Okay. Gemini. Okay. Geminis. Let's see what we got from my Geminis. Full moon is happening in your sign this week. Any messages or insights from my Geminis? Can I get a card for Gemini? Let's see, you guys got 2. Of course you did, twinsies. Ooh, protect and shelter. Let in only those you trust. I heard safety, safety, safe. You are safe. Share your true self. Interesting. So one is saying stay closed, the other one says stay open. Water and air energy here. You are the twins. So again, of course, you got 2 cards, and of course, it's speaking to the polarity of your experience, right? And of course, I suggest anybody watch the Gemini read, just because it is collective energy that we're in. Discernment, I'm feeling for sure, but like deeper than that. Deeper than that. How much of yourself do you keep closed off and restricted? When you don't need to. When you don't need to. This full moon is very innocent. This full moon is speaking to our innocence. It's speaking to our inner magicians, our inner children, if you will. And there's a big emphasis as well on how much you choose internal versus external experiences of personal growth, right? Like meditating all day internally, hermiting internally, or going on a trip around the world for a year externally, right? Sag to Gemini. Pisces also plays a role in that isolation factor. How much are you feeding your experiences from an internal place versus an external place? And how much of that is out of fear? How much of that is out of you just not allowing yourself to be vulnerable, not allowing yourself to be innocent and show your innocence, share your innocence, the curiosity of life, and sharing that with others. So how internal are you and how external are you? And is it from a healthy place? Let's pull cards. Sometimes, that's the thing. We all need balance of both. And we all have different needs of both. The internal and the external, right? Any messages or insights for Gemini? November 27th to December 3rd. Can I get a card for Gemini? November 27th to December 3rd. Let's see what we got here. Yep. Oh, I just heard I got the goods, is what I just heard with the Gemini. I got the goods. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. This is about you not wanting to share. Not wanting to share yourself, not wanting to share your resources, not wanting to share your magic. You're coming out as Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords tends to be extremely independent. Libra energy, but you know, still your element. Extremely independent and very direct. Maybe arguably a little cold. Doesn't mean she's not, you know, a heart-centered person, right? Just very factual, very direct, very to the point. 7 of Wands, you are being very guarded about something, and it feels like just about yourself, really. Yourself and your resources and your time is really what I'm hearing. I feel like you're about to get stingy. You're about to get stingy, and you might be starting to get a little fickle here. Joe almost called you Aries. There could be something in the Aries reading for you, too. You could be dealing with the Aries. But anyway, yeah, I feel like you're about to get very stingy, very fickle. Shift your loyalties back to yourself is what I'm actually getting with you. And some people might not be happy about that. But there is such a thing as protecting your energy and having healthy boundaries for yourself, right? Where need be, and not being so open to the point where you're overgiving. But also, again, the whole balance of it not being so closed off that you alienate yourself. But I'm feeling, Geminis, you're about to get stingy and very fickle with your time, your energy, your magic, you, all of you. Just make sure it's for a good reason. But I am hearing shifting loyalties as well. You might shock some people here, Gemini. Any other messages or insights from my Geminis? Some of you are about to go into mama mode. Like mama bear mode. Protecting people you love, but so much independent energy though. I feel like it's way more about you than other people, but you may protect others as a way of protecting yourself, especially if you have children or are about to have children. Gemini. Interesting. Temperance coming out here for my Geminis. Can I get a card on Temperance? Why is Temperance coming out here? I feel like Temperance is almost coming in to say, calm it down. Like, it doesn't have to be so harsh. It doesn't have to be so blunt or so cold or so, is what I feel with the Temperance card. Can I get a card for Temperance, and then we'll move on to Cancer? Oh, I see. Yeah, makes sense. We have Hangman and the 7 of Cups coming on Temperance. So, Gemini, it does seem like most of you will be isolating for a very good reason here, or alienating yourself for a very good reason, or withdrawing for a very good reason, because there's some stuff that you need to figure out for yourself is actually what I'm getting here with the Hangman and the 7 of Cups. Some of you may need to really go within, like really, really, really within, like meditating all the time, every day, kind of within, not talking to anybody for days, kind of within. Do what's best for you, right? Do what's best for you. But I can feel it. It feels very underworld to me. It feels very dark water to me. It feels very Piscean void space kind of feeling to me. And remember, this is clarifying temperance. It's almost like you're being guided to do this. And it might start with this feeling. I almost feel like you might feel a little prickly. Like people are like crossing your boundaries. But I think what it is that you, like, something about your soul is like, hey, we need alone time. Something about your energy is like, time to protect your energy. Time to like get in your cave is kind of what I'm feeling with you, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff about to come to the surface emotionally and spiritually. Also options when it comes to what reality you're co-creating and the responsibility of co-creating your reality. Very big collective messages too there for the full moon Gemini. Yeah, but I feel like this, it's like you get triggered into this. If you're starting to feel drained around people or agitated with people, that's a sign you need to be alone. Because something's trying to happen for you on an emotional level and spiritual level, okay? Interesting. All right, Cancer. Okay. Still warm, I'm shocked. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What's going on for Cancers for this week? November 27th to December 3rd. I'm hearing underbelly for you, Cancer. Are you showing your underbelly, or are you hiding your underbelly? Like your soft underbelly. Cancer. November 27th to December 3rd. Cancer, this is not going to be for everybody, but take it as it resonates. I'm definitely getting that there's an interest being had in you, or someone or people are taking interest in you. This doesn't have to be romantic. It can be business oriented. It can be like people are just attracted to you at this time. They just want to be close to you at this time. And I feel this like, decisions. Do I show my underbelly? Do I not? Do I show them who I am? Do I not? And a little bit of overwhelm. So try to be patient and discerning with that. I just feel like interest in Cancer. Interest in Cancer is what I keep getting. Can I get a card for Cancer? November 27th to December 3rd. We have receive guidance with the element of spirit. Connect with the heart of the earth. Ground. Ground. I almost want to say baby Cancers. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Okay, baby Cancers. Ground, baby Cancers, ground. Ground, ground, ground. Interesting that baby Cancers wanted to come out of my mouth. I feel like some of you guys may be a little new on your spiritual journeys as far as your level of awareness. Of energies of spirit, etc. Ground, ground, ground. You know, Cancer, whether people are taking interest in you or not, it does feel like you might be a little sensitive right now, or there just might be a lot of people coming at you, energy coming at you this week, and it's like, oh my God, do I deal with this or do I hide in my crab shell is what I keep getting with you. Like, show the underbelly or hide it away, right? Protect the self or don't protect the self. Very similar to Gemini. But your advice is to ground. Ground and it'll make sense. Ground and it'll be clear. My feet are getting cold. Okay. Any messages or insights for Cancer? Where are we? So we're a fourth along the way. We're 30 minutes in. It's not bad. Cancer. Any messages or insights for Cancer? I'm hearing the word betrayal. These energies that are coming at you, Cancer, I think some of them are good. I think some of them are not. I think a lot of them are old and familiar and people pulling on you. Be mindful about that. It's almost like, we've all been working really hard in this at least in this collective. Hey, collective. In this collective, to really like embrace our new lives, our new selves, new realities, like no more old, just like like truly just different versions of self and reality. You've worked too hard, Cancer, to go back, is what I want to say to you. You have worked too hard to go back, okay? Card vomit. Any messages or insights for Cancer? Interesting. Oh, big shift here. We have 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. Some of you guys are moving. Some of you guys are moving. Some of you guys are traveling, or house is moving, or business is moving. Something about a major shift. It feels very physical to me. Something is shifting when it comes to your legacy, your household, your career. That's big. That's major. That's major. That's major. That's major. I normally don't see the 6 of Swords as physical because it's air. So I often see it more as like your perspective on these things are changing. The way you see these aspects of your life are changing, and that could just be it. But I feel a physicality to it. Like changing a job, changing house, changing up your finances, or someone's moving out, like, or someone's moving in. Like it's got that kind of feeling to it. That feels pretty big. Anything else for Cancer? Oh, there is an ending here, Cancer. It landed like this. The 6 and the 10 make a 4 of Swords. A time of isolation and recovery. Hermiting. Like I said, if you get overwhelmed, hermit. Do you see this coming? It feels voluntary. It just feels so big though. This feels voluntary, but something about it feels fast. Like literally something about the container of your life, your legacy, your long-term investments, your housing, the people you live with, your family, your health, your wealth situation, what you do for a living. There's a major ending happening. And it's allowing you to, I almost want to say catapult even, but in a way that feels right. I'm not going to say good. I'm going to say in a way that feels right, that feels in alignment with you. But it just feels fast. So it's almost like you might not even been thinking about it, but maybe like 3 days from now or like 5 days from now, you're like, oh yeah, I need to do that. Like that fast. Because it just feels so fast. I'm like, oh, maybe you don't see this coming, but I keep getting there's something voluntary about it. Major ending here, Cancer. Major, which means a major beginning, but also why grounding is so important, and specifically to receive guidance, right? Can I get more for Cancer? Any other messages or insights for Cancer? Oh. Well, I knew I felt people. 7 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. I knew I felt people, like all around you, wanting to deal with you, wanting to talk to you. Very similar to Gemini. You might need some space. You might need some serious boundaries of people to deal with whatever this, it feels like a choice. I can't get off of that feeling. It feels very voluntary. Even if it happens fast or in an unexpected way to other people, or even unexpected to you, because it just like, boom, just hits you. Yeah, you might need some alone time to make that choice and deal with that. But yeah, I do feel this like pushing other people away kind of a feeling. All right, any other last things for Cancer? Because we gotta move on. But 2 10s, man, it's major. Yep. There you are, King of Swords. Knowing this is the best thing for you, whatever this ending is. Now, keep in mind too, Cancer, because I was feeling this other energy of like being pulled on. If there is someone from your past, Cancer, that is trying real hard to wiggle their way in, you have worked too hard to go back. Okay. You've worked too hard to go back, to stay stuck. Ooh, there we go. Some of you, this is about staying stuck. You've worked too hard to stay stuck. You've worked too hard to go back. Okay? You hear me? Okay. All right, Leo. Leo. Lions. What's going on for my Lions? November 27th to December 3rd. Let me get in your heart, Leo. You're feeling motivated. My Leos are feeling motivated. I feel a very strong masculine energy with you. You are a masculine sign, but I feel a very, very strong masculine energy with you. And again, driven, motivated, chest up, head up, like proud, confident. What do you got going on, Leo? Can I get a card for Leo? November 27th to December 3rd. You got two cards. The first one is Soothe the Fire. I was like, oh, you're feeling all woo. It's like, yeah, soothe, calm it down. Calm the heat in your life. I'm getting anger and interesting, lusty lust. Some of you, this is a matter of perspective. Exercise your own discernment with your own life. But some of you may feel like you're too sexual. Like your sexual energy needs tempering. I would look at that if that's how you feel. Or if it's becoming clear to you that that's a thing. Because some of you, it's like pure lusty energy that I'm feeling, and others it's anger. But those are flip sides of passion and fire anyway. Right? And then when the answers will come, remove the energy blocks in you. Leo, what I'm getting from you, a lot of passion, a lot of lusty lust, and a lot of anger. That's what I'm getting with you. There's a reason these aspects of your fire for the Leos that I'm speaking to are almost overcharged, or maybe you have a pattern of them being a little too much. That speaks to a lack of alignment. This card is saying remove blockages. It's almost like too much energy is like funneling into your fire when it needs to funnel everywhere, which tells me you got blockages elsewhere. It's almost like I know how to be angry and lustful and woo instead of dealing, oh, there it is. Instead of dealing with my emotions. This is about emotional regulation, so you can also just temper your fire. Self-mastery. This is self-mastery, but there's emotional stuff that you don't know how to get to or feel or deal with, and so the way it comes out is anger or lusty lust or too much passion. Okay, what did I do a timestamp? Oh, thank God. Okay. Just when you miss one of these, it's like takes a while to figure out where to, how to go back and all the things. Anyway. Any other messages or insights for Leo? November 27th to December 3rd. For Leo, one more. For Leo. No! Isn't it too cold to be gardening right now? Oh, I hate that noise. Anyway, sorry guys, hold on a second. Emperor. Totally feel like this is you, Leo. This could be someone you're dealing with, so keep that in mind. Interestingly, got Tower on the bottom. That feels like lusty lust and eruption is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing eruption. Might as well be erection. Eruption. But the Emperor, this is your energy. The energy of wanting to be the leader, of wanting to be in control, the one in the spotlight, the one to run things is what I'm hearing. The one to run things. The one who sits on the throne, the one who gets what they want. That's what I'm hearing with you. Now I got a Page of Cups coming out next to you. That feels like a major mismatch to me. Hold on. I feel like this is your block. There's something that wants to be in the middle of these two cards. Energetically, I can feel it, like something is sitting here. Like there's a wall or a blockage or something between the Emperor and the Page of Cups. It's like this is so like forefront, like the energy you act from, but it's almost like you don't know how to tap into the Page of Cups. This is totally like father boss energy, super fiery Mars energy. And this is frolicky, sensitive, childlike, honest, loving, soft, super sweet energy. This is both of you, but it's like you don't know how to access that. I'm also hearing expression, struggling to express yourself from this place, let alone connect to it. Page of Cups is my innocence card. Some inner child work would really benefit you, Leo. Anything else for my Lions for this week? Yeah, it's way too much of this. I gotta be honest, way too much of the Emperor energy. Some of you guys, this is really ego-driven, and really what you're being asked to look at this week is your innocence. Is your own Page of Cups energy, your own softness, sweetness, vulnerability, love. Honestly, love. Where's your love? Where's your love at? Where's the softness? You struggle to connect to it. It's there, but you struggle to connect to it and recognize it, let alone express yourself from this place. It's like you're expressing yourself as the Emperor when you really need to express yourself as the Page of Cups. Innocent. Pure. Unjaded. Can I get another card for my Leos? Keep in mind this could be someone else, doesn't have to be you. Can I get another card for my Leos, please? Interesting. King of Wands, which is your card. Very interesting combination here. These are basically like three different people, sort of a spread, reading it explicitly anyway. Can you even look at this energy? I'm hearing observer with the King of Wands. Can you even look at this energy inside of yourself? Can you even look at your own innocence? Because this is you totally avoiding it. This is you totally avoiding it. Something about this feels very representative. Like this is what you function from, like when you're out and about or when you're at work. The King of Wands is closer to who you are, like closer to like who your natural state is, while this feels a little bit more like a mask or ego thing. And the King of Wands is still you, but it's like, can you get to this energy instead of the Emperor, which is a little, still fiery, still passionate, but it's a little softer. It's a little more vulnerable. It's not as like all business and no play, so to speak, right? Can you start looking at the Page of Cups? It's also that I keep getting pulled back to this frustration of like not getting what you want. You desire something as the King of Wands. You desire an outcome. You desire a situation. You desire for a specific experience, and it feels like you're not getting it. Like you're not being able to experience that. You're not able to get there. And so you keep moving into the Emperor energy, almost like in a way of detaching from it, like detaching from the emotions of not experiencing this thing you want to experience, when really you need to go there to the emotional, like to the emotional side of things, of how it makes you feel to not experience these things and why you want to experience these things anyway. This specific situation or relationship or job or whatever. Okay, that's what needs to happen here, Leo. Let's move on because I can get stuck in your energy for a while. Let's do Virgo and my little toesies. Okay. Virgo. Let me get a little sip of coffee. Which is now cold coffee. Okay. Virgo. Virgo. Any messages or insights for Virgo? November 27th to December 3rd. Let's see here. Ooh. I didn't even know this card was in here. Slow down, Virgo. Notice your surroundings. Slow down. Be present. Something about that feels cautionary. Like, I'm not going to say like something's going to happen or what have you. It's got a little bit of a mischievous fae-like energy to it that I'm picking up on. Almost like, I don't want to say this. Like easy to fall into a pit hole, or easy to fall into some sort of like trap, or easy to like get in the way of something undesirable because you're not paying attention, because you're not aware, because you're not really awake. But you can avoid that. That's what I'm getting for you. You can easily avoid that if you just allow yourself to be present. It does. It feels a little cautionary. I'm also getting to pay attention to people. Like, not in a way of like, that person's going to hurt me. Like, pay attention to people's body language. Pay attention. This is the inner Scorpio coming out. Pay attention to people's body language. Pay attention to their words. Pay attention to like what they're doing around you, or even what they're not doing. What people don't say also says a lot. Also, you know, obviously also what people say, but also how people say it, and what people don't say says a lot. That's actually what I'm getting for you. Interesting. Okay. Is something about to become very obvious to you that maybe has been there the whole time? It's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, Virgo, I can't shake it. It's like, some of you, something's been happening in your environment, in your reality for a while, and you haven't been noticing. You haven't picked up on it. I think you're about to. Whoa. Virgo. Any messages or insights for Virgo? November 27th to December 3rd. Okay. Virgo. Let's see. Stop. This is very interesting. So we have Hangman, Pisces energy. You got slow down, you got the Hangman, and I really wanted to say stop, caution, like stop sign. Stop dead in your tracks, Virgo, if you need to. Why? It's just this feeling I can't shake of like, if you don't start paying attention, you might find yourself in a place you don't want to be, or experiencing something you don't want to experience. I just keep getting it like that. Stop, caution, 47, I looked at the camera. Stop, caution, slow down, hanged man, pause. You haven't been paying attention to it. I mean, it's almost like I'm even getting pulled to the circle, and like all the green versus the not green, almost like something's been like green colored glasses, like rose colored glasses in a way. But Hangman comes out when we do need to take a pause. We need to stop, because actually when the Hangman comes out, it speaks to spiritual development has taken place. Okay. Or even spirit has put you on hold. Try another card for Virgo. November 27th to December 3rd. Definitely feels like a good rest period too for you Virgos that I think will serve you well. It's like the more you rest and truly don't do anything, or like slow, like really truly like just shelve shit this week. I can't talk, sorry. Shelve shit this week, the more you're gonna see what you haven't been seeing. Yep. Temperance. This feels like divine intervention, Virgo. Two of your cards, the cards that are out, you have two, and they're both major arcana, and we have Pisces and Sag with Hangman and Temperance. But Temperance to me is like a guardian angel. It's divine intervention sometimes for me. It's for balance, it's for harmony, it's for healing, it's for resolution. This is really needed, Virgo. And I do keep feeling like spirit is intervening and trying to get this to happen for you so that you can really see. And also restore yourself too. I'm also getting restore, to restore yourself. Can I get one more for Virgo? Can I get one more for Virgo? Some of you, there's some health stuff coming on here, especially if you are like running yourself ragged. You might make yourself sick, so be careful. Can I get one more for Virgo? I just want one more. Thank you. Restore. Isolate, restore, recover, rejuvenate. Just stop. Just stop, just stop, just stop. Four of Swords is also reflective for me. It can also indicate sleep or dream time, especially with Temperance and Hangman being there. Again, you're going to see something you did not see before about your reality or your life or a person or a job or whatever, right? Because you didn't take enough time to really stop. And for some of you, it's also a health thing too, like especially with Temperance and the Four of Swords, that could literally be physical healing. So Virgo, it's pretty clear. Don't do anything this week. Just take it off. Take this week off, Virgo. Take it off. All right, we're going to do Libra. Libra. What's going on for Libs? Libra, any messages or insights for Libra? November 27th to December 3rd. Libra, can I get a card for Libra? Let's see. Be patient. Take time to connect to your inner compass with fire. Something about that feels very burnt out, Libra. And then we have imagine, a place where your heart feels at home. Libra, it feels like you're not feeling like yourself this week. Okay, that's what I'm getting with you. You're not feeling like yourself. I feel like some of you guys are burning yourself out or have burnt yourselves out or run out of steam or just been going hard or just feels like there's been so much energy and like, how do I deal? Like it's got that kind of feeling to it. And it's almost like, where are you? Like, where did you go? Like, come back to your body, come back home within the self, come back to self, come back to self, come back to self, is what I'm getting with you here. It just feels like you're out of sorts. It feels like you're out of sorts and just not feeling like yourself is what I keep getting with you. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some cards. You may be asked or feel like you need to take more time to yourself or even time off. Feel anxiety. When I said that, I was like, oh, I think that makes you feel anxious. I think that makes you feel a little anxious. For some of you, it could really benefit you, especially if you're burnt out. Okay, Libra. Some of you guys are overstimulated. Almost like empath overload. In that case, you definitely need to take some time out, some time alone. Any other messages or insights for my Libras? Keep in mind too, for this full moon in Gemini that we have on the Monday, on the 27th, it can be a little disorienting for people, okay? It can bring about energies of confusion and overwhelm. And Libra, I do feel like you're getting a little sucked into that. The only way out of the rabbit hole is through. You can't logic your way out of it, okay? It's just through. It's just through. Just surrender, let yourself experience whatever you're going to experience, let emotions come up that want to come up, and try to take care of yourself as much as possible. This full moon is coming with a little bit of a portal energy. That's what I was picking up on the Patreon live, which is up and also on Vimeo. Again, links are below for your convenience. But yeah, Libra, don't get sucked into the Alice in Wonderland crazy, crazy time and try to logic your way out of it, because you can't make sense out of crazy. Okay? You can't make sense out of chaos. It's just chaos. So if things really pick up for you this week, or if they have been picking up for you, you've been feeling overwhelmed or stressed or confused or lost, do what you can to take care of yourself and don't logic your way out of it. Okay? It's not going to work. The only way out is through. The only way out is through. And just trust you'll get out of the rabbit hole. Okay? Interesting. So 9 of Cups is coming out for my Libras. No one else has had this card yet, but you got this card. 9 of Cups. Why is the 9 of Cups here for my Libras? Gotta be honest, getting a little bit of an arrogant energy on this. A little bit of like, not empty pursuit, that's not the word. Like feeling like I've done it, I'm sitting pretty, haha, look at me. It's got a little bit of that feeling, but something about it feels kind of empty too. Something about it doesn't feel fulfilling. Like I almost feel like all those cups are actually empty. Like you've got all the cups. It feels like that's what it is. It feels like performative. It feels kind of showy. It feels a little bit like, ha, look what I've done. Look at me. But it's really, none of the cups are full. Like it's almost like having trophies and like you bought yourself all the trophies. Like it's kind of has that feeling to it. Don't get mad at me for me saying that. That's just what I'm picking up on. This doesn't have to be you. It could be someone around you, but it's this feeling. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. It's this feeling of empty pursuit. And maybe you felt very good in it so far. And there's something about this week, probably with the full moon, making you realize, oh, I'm not actually fulfilled. I'm not actually happy. Who am I? Like, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. And we all go through those moments, especially for anybody who's going through a spiritual awakening or a dark night of the soul. Those moments can happen a lot. Some of you, it's like you did something because you thought it was your wish fulfillment, and you're like, wait a minute, this doesn't make me feel nearly as good as I thought. That's honestly what I'm getting. Anything else for my Librans? Maybe it's something you've wanted to do for a long time, or maybe it's a path you chose for yourself a while ago, and maybe you've changed. So maybe the old version of you would have been happy, but this version you are now, probably not so much. Anything else for my Librans? Ooh. 7 of Wands. I feel like this is you attaching with the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands can be bravery, confidence, can be this feeling of like, I'm going to fight for this, I'm going to keep fighting for this, or protect oneself, or even be guarded. I feel like you've been fighting for a dream or a wish fulfillment, and I just keep getting it's actually not fulfilling to you anymore. And again, maybe it was once upon a time, but it's not anymore. Or you're just seeing the emptiness of the pursuit of it. But I feel like you're trying hard to stay attached to it. Anything else for Libras? Anything else for my Libras? Am I taking these? No. November 27th to December 3rd. Can I get one more card for Libra, please? Can I get one more card? Interesting. 5 of Wands. Followed up by, ooh, King of Swords, Empress, and the 3 of Swords. There's the disappointment. There's a disappointment. Yeah, I feel like you've been fighting for a wish fulfillment or achieving something that you thought was going to make you happy, and really holding on to it, really fighting for it, only to really come to the conclusion, this is not fulfilling to me. Why did I want this? Who am I now? If I don't want this anymore, if this is not fulfilling, who am I? So I gotta be honest, Libra, for some of you, it's almost a little bit like an identity crisis. Obviously not that extreme for all of you, but remember, this full moon Gemini is going to be a little confusing. It's also going to be a little trickstery. Think Alice in Wonderland. That's what this week is going to be like. Okay. Things are going to get turned on their heads, but it's so you can really see how your own belief systems need changing, or are faulty or restrictive to your own sense of freedom and magic and innocence and childlike playfulness and all that good stuff. Some of you, it's to show you what true allyship, what true friendship is really about, and where you fall on that spectrum, amongst other things. It's a lot of themes. Again, watch the live if you're curious. But yeah, Libra, I feel like it's becoming clear to you that whatever wish fulfillment you've been pursuing or fighting for or holding on to, it's not real, or it doesn't actually make you happy or fulfilled. Don't get stuck in the overwhelm of that. Just let it show you what you need to see, and flow with it as you can. Take care of yourself as you can, you know? All right, let's move on to Scorpio. do an hour for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpios. I'm gonna sip of my cold coffee. That's legitimately cold. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio. Any messages or insights from us Scorpios? November 27th to December 3rd. Getting the wolf pretty strong. That's been coming up collectively in Scorpio. Seems like you're working with the wolf. Or at least some of you are. I feel like you're being called into the dark, Scorpio. You are Scorpios after all, but I gotta stop for a second and talk to you guys about this. Oh, my feet are so cold. Yeah, it feels like you're being called into the dark, Scorpio. I just can't get away from that feeling. Called into the dark, called into the dark, called into the dark. For some of you, it's being called back into the dark. It doesn't mean it has to be depressing or sad or lonely. It just is like it's going to the place where you access light, where you access wisdom, truth, and it feels very contained is what I'm getting with you Scorpios. Let's see here. Can I get a card for my Scorpios, November 27th to December 3rd? Ooh, oh yeah, there it is. Earth energy with like snowy mountains. Life lessons. Acknowledge and release for renewal. This feels very necessary, Scorpio. You might not be in the dark for very long, but it feels very, very necessary. It's weird because I feel like you're not in the dark now. I feel like you're in the light. And it's almost like, okay, come back into the dark really quick because you need to do something. Because you need to do something, you need to see something, you need to feel something, and then come back, and then you can come back out. It's almost like, it's weird. It's almost like you graduated college and you got your diploma only to find out you like missed 2 credits or a course and you got to go back to summer school really quick. Like it's that kind of feeling. Like take a small course in summer school online and then you're good. Then you're good to go back, Scorpio. That's exactly how it feels. It's very interesting. Let's pull some cards for you here. What did you forget in the dark? What did you forget in the dark? What tests did you not take? What exercise did you not do? Like, what experience did you miss? Like, it's something like that. It's very interesting. Like, it's like you went in for a full body massage and then they missed your upper back and you're like, and then you went home and you're like, God dang, you know what? I gotta go back. Like, it's very fascinating. Like something didn't happen and it should have. Or you were supposed to see something or feel something and you just didn't get to it. Like, very interesting. All right, any messages or insights from the Scorpios, November 27th to December 3rd. Okay. For my Scorpios. For my Scorpios, November 27th to December 3rd. Ay. Am I taking these? Oh, they got all flipped around. Okay. November 27th to December 3rd for Scorpio, for Scorpio, for Scorpio. Spiders may be really big for you too. That's co-creative energy for me personally. May have different meanings for you, but take it as it resonates. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles. Again, Scorpio, it feels like you already passed the threshold of something. Like you already graduated. You already finished the marathon. You know, it's like something has already completed. You've already crossed the threshold. For some of you guys, this is about, you know, your work life, your career, your home life, household, the plans that you have long-term that are supposed to take care of you for years to come. Some of y'all it's speaking to that, but I feel like this is literally representing passing the threshold, finishing the marathon, graduating with that degree. That's what I keep seeing here. No matter what context you want to take away from it, like you've already done it, you've already made it. But it's like you got to go back. Oh shit. 10 of Swords. Someone else had these exact cards. It might have been Cancer. It might have been Cancer. Cancer had these very two exact cards. I would definitely watch Cancer if you're going to resonate with this reading, or if you have any Cancer in your chart, obviously watch Cancer. But 10 of Pentacles and then 10 of Swords. Something about this feels like an illusion. Okay, so let me like calm your fears here with the 10 of Swords coming out. I don't think something's truly over. It's like you've made it, you passed the threshold, you finished the marathon, you did it. You did it. Congratulations, you did it. There may just be like a little blip, or like this feeling of like, oh crap, I gotta go back and do this. So it's not really here, or it's going away, or I'm losing it. Like it's almost like there's an illusionary moment of loss, of you lost what you've already accomplished, but that's not true. I really want to say that's not true. I feel like that's an illusion coming up for some of you. Let's pull another card here. Can I get another card for Scorpio? Ooh. Two of Pentacles, the Tower, the Ace of Wands. I'm hearing disruption. Yeah, Scorpio, again, it's this feeling of you graduated and you got to go back to summer school for like 2 months. Like that's how it feels. The Tower and the Ace of Wands can be a rise of energy, of sexual energy, creative energy, fire. A new desire or passion may be sparked for you in the midst of this. And maybe that's all you needed to go back for. I really want to say don't get scared or worried about something bad happening, because even if something bad happens, I feel like it's actually just to get you this missing piece. It's like to get you the Ace of Wands, a new desire and new inspiration. The Two of Pentacles just feels like you trying to deal. Just trying to deal and trying to handle it. Can I get another card for Scorpio? Right, like you graduated and it's like, oh shit, I gotta go back to summer school. What the hell is this? I already got my diploma. You go back to summer school and then come to find out in that particular class that you didn't take, you get inspired to do research, or you get inspired to expand on the career path you were going to go on, right? It's something like that. Or a trip is proposed and then it changes your life. Like it's kind of like that. Can I get one more card for Scorpio? Oh, another ace. King of Swords is coming out for everybody, man. King of Swords, Ace of Swords, yeah, and the Page of Pentacles. Scorpio, this has to happen. So don't get scared. The Knight of Swords keeps making a little bit of a show too. So don't get scared if something happens this week and you think it's going to ruin something or ruin everything you worked for. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's to show you the Ace of Wands. It's to spark something new, and then here you come out as the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. You got some interesting new ideas and desires and inspiration, and some really interesting things you're about to start cooking, okay? That wouldn't have happened if this needing to go back to summer school thing didn't happen, okay? It might feel like a tragedy at first, but it's not, okay? You're going to be fine. All right, Sag. Some water. Gotta pee all of a sudden. All right, Sagittarius. Saggy. Can I get a card for Sagittarius, please? November 27th to December 3rd. Sagittarius. Getting a little cave energy with you too, actually. I don't think you're liking it though. Yeah, it's this feeling of like, I want to go, and then like being really pulled back or being held back from. It's like you're doing this and then something or someone's pulling you the opposite direction. Feels a little bit like a tug of war with you. Can I get a card for Sag? Can I get a card for Sagittarius? November 27th. Ooh, am I taking these? No. Have purpose. Also hearing slow down with you. Your journey is worthwhile. Be patient. Be patient, Sag. I get there's things you want to do. I get there's experience you want to have, or there's something very specific that you're like, stop holding me back, or I want to go do this, or I want to go do that. Why does this keep happening? Why am I being like, held off from doing this? Or maybe you're holding yourself back because you know better, right? But it's a very antsy, restless feeling that I'm getting with you. Whatever it is that you're getting focused on, slowing down, being patient with it, it's going to help you to maintain your intention with it. It's going to help you to maintain this awareness and presence and groundedness with it. Because I almost feel like, I'm trying to explain this. While there may be good reasons for wanting what you want, there may be some aspects of your desire there that's not healthy, or that's outdated from who you actually are right now, or just might not be the greatest reasons to do something. Maybe just be a little impulsive or irresponsible. Like it's kind of got that feeling to it. So let's pull some cards for you. Any messages or insights for Sagittarius? Any messages or insights for my Sagittarius? November 20th. Oh, happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Sag. Forgot. Okay, one more. I lied. Maybe one more after that. Oh, hold on. Drop cards. I'm not taking them, but I'm going to show them to you. Lovers in the moon. Gemini, Cancer energy. You could be a cusper, or you could know a cusper. Okay. Sagittarius, November 27th. Do we have another peeker? Nope. We got the World card. Fixed energy, Saturn energy, the energy of karma. Some of you guys may be wanting to move to another country or travel to another country. I'm getting a big international sort of a feel here. Just wanting to have a totally different life experience, to really open your eyes to just something super foreign to yourself, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, I just keep getting whatever it is that you're trying to grab onto or move towards or go do. It's like, oh, some of it may be purposeful. Some of it may have good intention, but it's like, God, you could have so much more purpose in it. Or it's like tweaking what it is you're doing, or like maybe taking a moment to reflect can get you to see how you can even, just be more fulfilled in it. That's what it is. Be more fulfilled in it. Some of you, it's about taking the harder route versus the easy route, or the longer route versus the short route. Hold on a second. Taking your time, being more patient, being more intentional, and really just like acting more from a place of, I want to be fully fulfilled. So if that means I'm going to get to my end goal 5 years from now versus 2 years from now, so be it. If that means I got to wait a year, so be it. If that means I have to spend more money, so be it. If that means I have to sacrifice something, so be it. It's like, why go for something that's only going to fulfill you 60% when you can really do it in a way where you can be fulfilled 100%? It's that kind of feeling coming out with the World card. Anything else for my Saggies? And another card for Sag, please. Yeah. Two of Swords. It's again, it's this tug of war of like, I want to go do this, but getting pulled back the other way. It's like one sword's pulling you one way, the other sword's pulling you another. Moon Libra energy here. Some guys might be Libra moon, or that might be important to you. But yeah, it's being pulled one way versus the other. And in doing so, you're not moving, right? Like they're literally showing it to me like you're trying to go forward and you're being pulled backwards, which means you're not moving. You're stuck. The full moon Gemini also has this theme of don't allow yourself to be stuck. No matter what, just keep going through the rabbit hole, keep going through the portal. Don't let yourself get stuck. Okay? So, Sag, I almost want to say, instead of trying to exert a force in a specific direction, sit your ass down. That's what I want to say. Sit down, look at this from a different perspective, and then formulate a plan of action, or start to co-create from that place of just being within and intentional. So you don't have to just do something the easy way or the shorter way or whatever, right? It's like really allow yourself to be so indulgent in a way of like, I'm going to make sure I really have the full experience of what it is I'm looking for, even if that means I got to make sacrifices or a more complicated plan or whatever it is, right? It's almost like stop exerting a force in one direction when you're being pulled another, and sit down and figure out a different way. That's what I'm getting from you. Can I get one more for Sag? Can I get one more for Sag? Emperor, you wanting to take action. You wanting to take action and be in the control seat. Some of you, this is interesting. So Sag, some of you actually, what the conflicting forces are is your own purpose, your own sense of spiritual growth and development and fulfillment. And others, it's almost like obligation and duty. For some of you, it's choosing to be indulgent in your purpose and fulfillment, or choosing a person to be committed to. So some of you, it's making big choices here. I can be the big boss at work, or I can go and be free in my soul, right? Or I can be committed to this person, or I can go and develop spiritually and figure out who I am and experience life and all it has to offer. Again, why be 60% fulfilled and you can be 100% fulfilled? Just saying. Your choice, your life. All right, Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn. Can I get a card for Capricorn? For Capricorn, November 27th to December 3rd. Bats and crows. Okay, bats and crows. Ravens, maybe. I want to say ravens. Bats and ravens. That feels very underworld magic transmuting to me. Both of those feel that way to me. Can I get a card for Capricorn? Can I get a card for Capricorn? Oh, am I taking both of these? Yes. Okay. So Cappies, you got 2 cards. Aries had this one too. So if you have Aries in your chart, I would definitely look at the Aries reading. Realization. Feel your emotions as they arise and show strength. Each day, ground your energy. Ooh. Capricorn, I feel like, I mean, this is very typical for you, but I feel a full plate. I'm going to say full plate. I'm going to say a lot of pieces. I feel a lot of pieces right now with you. And you need proper sleep. You need proper food. You need your mind to be clear. You need to make sure you're taking care of yourself every day to handle all these little pieces right now. I also feel too, especially with the realization, with the feel your emotions as they rise, pay attention to how these pieces feel for you. I'm starting not to be able to talk because I'm cold. How these little pieces in your life, how they individually make you feel, and can you actually get rid of some? Can you get rid of some? Can you streamline your life a little bit here? Can you clean house a little bit here? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you. They're showing me the 7 of Cups specifically. I feel like there's a lot you're having to answer to or for. But I also feel this need to pay attention. Pay attention to what can be cleared out of your life and what pieces you need to keep. Not need. See, even that language. You want to keep. What pieces of your life do you want to keep to live the life that is the most fulfilling to you? That's the theme of the week, right? Let's go ahead and pull some cards for my Cappy Caps. Any messages or insights for Capricorn pertaining to the spread November 27th to December 3rd? Capricorn. Like, what makes you feel revitalized? What makes you happy? Okay, thank you. What gives you energy that gives back to you, right? Like, yeah, what revitalizes you? What makes you feel alive? What gives you energy? What gives you stamina? What gives you fuel? What gives you light? What gives you fire? And what takes from you? What oppresses you, suppresses you? What burdens you, right? Like, pay attention to that. Any messages or insights for Capricorn, November 27th to the 3rd of December? I'm hearing the 2nd, December 2nd, maybe a big day for you. Ooh! 10 of Swords. Major shifting coming in here for you, Capricorn. But again, I think that's as a result of you getting very, very clear on what fulfills you and what doesn't. What pieces need to go and what pieces can stay. That's what I'm getting with you, and how they all make you feel. That's going to be your compass, how they all make you feel. What effect do all these things have on you, even down to like your diet and your lifestyle choices, right? It's not just about people and places and things you're doing and being responsible for. It's also how you're responsible to yourself, right? Any other messages or insights for Capricorn? Jeez. Yeah, be discerning. With that Page of Swords, be discerning, be discerning, be discerning. Capricorn, for some of you, you got someone coming out of the woodwork here that it's pissed at you, okay? Pissed at you. They may feel like you're being unfair or have been unfair in the past or have betrayed them in the past. It's just a very ticked off kind of feeling. That's not for all of you. You'll know who you are and how that pertains to you. But for some of you, there's somebody that's sending you energy or wanting to contact you or show up around you that is pissed at you. Gotta be honest. Okay. Capricorn. Could it be vice versa, Capricorn? Like maybe someone comes around and you just feel really irritated with them all the time. Why do you feel irritated with them all the time? Pay attention to your feelings, okay? Pay attention to how people make you feel. Can I get another card for Capricorn? Or maybe somebody is snappy with you all the time. Why is that? Can I get another card for Capricorn? Okay, with Page of Cups here. Getting a couple of things with this. Leo had this card too. So if you have any Leos in your life or Leo in your chart, I'd pay attention to that. Ooh, cold breeze. Page of Cups is my innocence card. It's the core of our innocence and emotional honesty, our inner children, and the core of our hearts, if you will. It's very sweet, just pure loving energy. For those of you where you're dealing with somebody who's like this, you're being asked, have the emotional maturity to meet them here. And if they make you feel like this, or if anyone makes you feel like this, reevaluate their role in your life. Or that, like, you know, that aspect in your life, so you can always sit here. Always come back to the Page of Cups, Cappy. That's what is really the takeaway here for you this week. Always come back to the Page of Cups. Even if something or someone makes you feel like this, even if you have to deal with someone like this, always come back here and don't let anybody take you out of that energy. Okay? Can I get one more for my Capricorns? I'm going to move on to Aquarius. Can I get one more for Capricorns? A lot of pages. You got, out of 4 cards, you have 3 pages. After the Page of Cups, we do have the Page of Pentacles. I'm feeling a reevaluation with the Page of Pentacles, but Page of Pentacles also trust, plans, devotion, the card of friendship, allyship. So if someone feels like you've been unfair to them or you've been hurtful to them, I would say listen and maintain this energy. Innocent, pure, intentional, meeting them with the page to the page, meeting them at their level, not in a way of low vibration, but just right, like not trying to make it a power thing. Again, or if anyone makes you feel like this, time to evaluate that and be like, okay, I don't want to feel like that. Why did they make me feel like that? Is it something I'm going to do with me? Or is it literally the role that they're playing in my life? Or is it just their energy and I don't need that in my life, right? You guys got it. All right, Aquarius. Aqua. I get a card for Aquarius, November 27th to December 3rd. And I get a card for Aquarius. And I get a card for Aquarius, November 27th to December 3rd. And I get a card for Aquarius. Ooh, who else had this? We have received guidance, connect with the heart of the earth. Someone else had this. I think it was Cancer. So if you have any Cancer in your chart, I would definitely watch Cancer. I feel like I want to get one more for you. Aquarius. Why does Aquarius have this card? The heart of the situation. So this is speaking to the heart of the earth and being grounded and connecting with her and having her support you. And so you can literally listen. And I heard the heart of a situation, the heartbeat of a situation, the life of a situation. When I say situation, this could be a job, this could be a relationship, but it's the existence of a situation in your life. Is it still alive? Is it still present? Does it still have heart? Does it still have heart? Does it still have heart? Interesting how that wants to come through. Does it still have life to it? Any messages or insights for Aquarius? Did I do timestamp? I did. Any messages or insights for Aquarius? November 27th to December 3rd. One more. Aquarius. Nine of Pentacles, devoted. You've been devoted to whatever the situation is. Okay. Again, it could be a relationship, it could be a job. But you've been devoted. You've been devoted, you've been present, you've been loyal, you've been there. You've been holding it down. Can I get another card for Aquarius, please? Can I get another card for Aquarius? Wow, yeah, devoted. King of Pentacles. Keep in mind, Aqua, this doesn't have to be you. It could be someone you're dealing with. We have Virgo and Taurus energy coming in here for my Aquas. But this is true devotion. The King of Pentacles always brings the 10, always maintains the 10. Devoted, committed. Okay. Very earthy, very grounded. But it's interesting too, right? Because it's like the message I was getting, the heart of a situation, is their heart, is their life. A lot of earth, but where's the water? Where's the fire? Where's the heartbeat? Can I get another for Aquarius, please? Some of you, this is purely about work. It's interesting though, because it's like there is something detached here. It just feels very tangible and very practical. Like, I am devoted, I am loyal, I am here. But it's like, but yeah, where's the passion? Where's the fire? Where's the water? Where's the life? Where's the heartbeat? It's very much like, on paper, I am here and I am devoted. Can I get another card for Aquarius, please? Can I get another card for Aquarius? Again, more Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. You literally got almost the whole court system here of Pentacles. You have the Page, you have the King, and you got the Knight. The only thing that's missing is the Queen, who is water. The Page of Pentacles indicates that it's like, sometimes the Page can be a messenger, but I look at it as a new idea, new perspective. So almost like an indication of something is shifting here. There's awareness here. Like, even when you look at the cards, it's like his eyes are closed. You can barely see his eyes, but his eyes are wide open, examining the pentacle. This is, I am delivering the pentacle. I am the gatekeeper for the pentacle. I maintain the pentacle. I embody the pentacle. And this is, I'm going to look at this pentacle for a minute, right? It's like, this is very much like day in, day out, routine. I am here. I am here. I am here. But this is like, wait, what am I here for? Right? It's like, I'm going to really look at this. What am I here for? What am I here for? Can I get one more for Aqua? Can I get one more for Aqua? Six of Wands coming through in the King of Pentacles. Again, this feels very like, I just keep hearing on paper, practical, just factual, like, I'm here, I have shown up, so therefore I'm devoting myself to what I wanted to devote myself to. Six of Wands implies success with that. So it's like, you've been doing the thing, but have you actually like stopped to ask yourself, why? Is it still worth it? Does it feel good? Does it make you feel anything? This is you actually taking the time to be like, wait, I've been doing this day in, day out thing. I've been routine in this. I'm like, and I'm here because I've been here. But what am I here for? Big questions, Aqua. Let's go ahead and get into Pisces. Okay. Last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, November 27th to December 3rd. Can I get a card for my Pisceans? What's going on for Pisces? November 27th to December 3rd. November 27th to December 3rd. Card for Pisces. Ooh, that was fast, Pisces. I was tripping because I'm like, I think someone got these exact two cards. So Pisces, barely able to get into your energy, and then we got two cards flying out for you. Soothe the fire, calm the heat in your life. Leo had this. And have faith in your own healing. I think Taurus had this. So anyway, those are signs that are associated with these cards if you want to take a look at that. But Pisces, let's dig in here. Let's dig in. Very similar energy to Taurus. Very similar energy to Taurus. It's almost like having reactions and triggers, but not really knowing why. Not knowing why we get triggered that way, why we act out in that way. You could be questioning this about another person. I feel like a lot of you are questioning this about another person and not actually yourself, to be honest, is what I'm getting. Like, why does someone act the way that they do? That's what I'm getting. Why do I act the way that I do, or why does someone else act the way that they do? Because it's around triggers and not paying attention to what the trigger is really saying, right? Like, you know, when people have been together for a long time and they have their scripts, right? It's like, because when you've been together with someone for a long time, it's like you tend to have like similar fights, right? And then you get so used to having that fight that even if the person has changed, you're still attached to that idea of them. And so you keep projecting it onto them. But it's like, why? Right? Why? What's really behind that? And it's like, what are we really fighting about? You know, it's kind of got that energy. So Pisces, let's go ahead and pull some cards here. Like, why are you really mad? Why are you really triggered? Or why is this person really triggered? Pisces, November 27th to December 3rd. Any other messages or insights for Pisces, November 27th to December 3rd? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Four of Pentacles. Not going there. Not going there. This feels like emotional unavailability, which is really stems from fear. But that's what I keep hearing. Not going there, not going there, not going there, not going there. So whether this is you or someone you're dealing with, Pisces, whoever gets triggered in this way and it's just like, what are you really pissed about? What are you really mad about? Because there's something about it that feels nonsensical. Because whatever they're like saying or reacting to or even thinking in their head is not the root of why they're upset. It's not the root of why they're hurt, whether it's you or it's them. It's something deeper. Any other messages or insights for Pisces? Am I taking these? No. Can I get another card for Pisces? Seven of Cups. Again, I feel like most of you are observing this in another person, but if it's you, it's you. This is what this person is holding back. This is what this person is ignoring and not looking into. Seven of Cups. I feel like chaos can be created from this person because they get triggered and they don't really understand why that trigger is there and they really won't go there and let alone share it. But I feel like it's almost just like holding back an ocean is what it feels like. Holding back an ocean. But I feel fantasy and illusion with the Seven of Cups as well. Like fantasy and illusion and chaos that gets created around this person because they just won't go there with themselves. And then in turn, they get upset or triggered by other people or other experiences. And then it causes more chaos, right? It's like they cause chaos and disruption and confusion and overwhelm only to get more triggered and more triggered and more triggered, and then it causes more and more and more. Like it feels like a vicious cycle. So again, if this is you, this is you, but I don't think this is you. I think you're observing this energy. What they really need to do is calm the storm within. They need to acknowledge they got a storm within themselves, and there's a reason that storm is there. Something kicked the storm off, right? Can I get another card for Pisces? Yep. Queen of Cups. Water. Pure water. This person feels a lot. And I think they're way more sensitive than they may realize or tell people. One or the other or both. But they need to go there. That's my cue. They're the ones that need to go there. They're the ones that need to examine this. They're the ones that need to reflect on this. They're the ones that need to deal with this. It's no one else's responsibility but their own to deal with their own storm. Okay? Right? Right. All right, Pisces. And anyone else who watched for Pisces, I'm going to go. But I love you guys. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. And again, if you want to check out the Full Moon Gemini Live, that is on Vimeo and is also on Patreon. Links are below for your convenience. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.